Okay, one would say that if a person is taking their meds correctly, then you would expect them to, to be okay with disclosing their status from the beginning, or to be comfortable, even in taking their meds around you. But trust me when I say that the fear that comes with knowing that you are sick, the fear that comes with knowing that you will now be rejected, that the stigma is now going to be, your everyday pill as well. It's quite very hard. I think we applaud the person for taking their meds, and the fact that the results were there. It means that the person is taking good care of their health. But it's not an easy thing to disclose. Some of us, we are just brave. My life has always been a living testimony, so it's always been easy for me. But the question comes now: what do you do when you find out that somebody is on meds? What do you do when you find them? When you find those meds, what do you do when you see those results? Do you confront them? Do you just keep quiet? In my opinion, honestly, if I was in your shoes and I had found out about a person's meds, and I know that I am HIV negative and all of that, I think I would have taken time before I confront them as to, okay, bruh, I saw 1, 2, 3, whether it's a male or female. So I saw 1, 2, 3. What's going on? Because I think the manner of approach is also very important. It can either scare them or it can make them comfortable. So the main aim would be for you to make the person as comfortable as possible. So me, I think I would take time, do my research about the virus if I'm not well informed about it. Do my research about the virus, and then get to a point where I'm like, okay, let's start hinting conversations about the virus. Baby, if you were like this, what would you do? How much do you know about this virus? Just putting in questions, thinking and putting in questions here and there, so that they can somehow also be comfortable in knowing that, okay, now you are educated about it. There's information. Let them know that you are well informed, and in the process of you asking the questions, make them comfortable in a way that you also let them know that, should I find out that you are positive, or should I meet somebody that is positive, I would honestly be okay with dating that person without them feeling judged or anything, because there's nothing wrong. So how you approach the person will actually determine their response, whether they stay or whether they go, whether they are calm or whether they fight. So I'm not sure how you told the person, but I think for the fact that they left, maybe they felt fearful, man. Maybe he felt, oh, you are going to reject him. Maybe he felt that you are going to see him in a different way. Maybe he felt that he's been protecting himself from the world, and now he needs to protect himself from you as well. In all honesty, yes, HIV is nothing that scares the person anymore. It's we've come to get used to it. We know that when you're taking your meds very well, and you get to a stage where you are undetectable and untransmittable, you know that there's no way that you can infect the next person. We also still encourage that you use protection, obviously, but the fear will always be there. The fear of rejection will always be there, because you'll never know. You really never know how a person will react once they find out. So I think the person that you were with possibly just left because they were scared. They were scared of being judged. They were scared of being seen in a different way. So in all honesty, once you find out that your partner is on meds and they didn't disclose to you, if you still love the person, if you still want to be with the person, and you are okay with being a person that is HIV positive, your manner of approach is very important. Your manner of approach is very, very important. It will make or break the relationship, because at the end of the day, now this person has to get used to drinking these pills in front of you. This person has to get used to telling you that they are going for blood, and maybe you would want to go with them, because that is one thing that I encourage a lot. If you are with a person that is HIV positive, and you are okay, you are comfortable with it, I would say now and then when you can, join them when they go to get their bloods and check their viral loads and all of that, so that you also show them that you are okay. It gives them that comfortability. Not only that, but it also helps you in your journey of accepting that you are involved with somebody that is HIV positive. It helps you to it helps you to be more comfortable with the virus, and then it strengthens the relationship as well. At some point, you'll realize that the HIV is no longer going to be a factor, because at the end of the day, if the person is taking their meds well, You can build a beautiful family. You can have kids that are HIV negative. I always talk about my daughter that is HIV negative, even though I'm HIV positive. So you always get to the point where you can have a normal life. You can have a normal family. There's really nothing that HIV can stop you from doing in life. If you know me, you would know that I live my life to the fullest. There's nothing that I don't do. There's no adventure that I don't do. Like, I'm just, but yeah, that's just my 2 cents. Your manner of approach, possibly, could have been the reason, but if you did it well, then maybe it was just their fear that made them walk away. But we applaud you, man. We applaud people like you that say, I don't have a problem with being with a person that is HIV positive. Even after finding out, you are still willing to stay, and we thank God that also he was taking his meds well and that you did not get infected, because in some cases you find that you do find the meds, but the person has defaulted, when at least you found a result and you are sure that the person who has been taking their meds well, but you find that the meds could be lying around in the house, but they've defaulted, and then you stand a chance of being infected. So we thank God that you didn't contract the virus and that you're still healthy. So stay healthy, use protection, and make sure that you continue to be the supportive person that you are. Thank you.